Hi! We'll be covering everything in more detail in the step-by-step tutorial videos. But I just want to show you in this video how fast and painless it is to brand the software. It's a really easy process, and you don't need any technical skills to do it. But hey, let me just show you. So I have the product Presto Brander open on my desktop. And the first thing I'm going to do is load one of our software branding files. The software file I'm using for this demo may not be the software you are using or that you are considering buying, but the branding process works the same with all of our software. Whether you buy only one or several of our software, you only need to install the product Presto Brander one time. You can load all of the software you buy from us inside the same brander. Now, with the software loaded and selected, I'll click the Model button to begin branding it. I'll give the software an official title, which will appear under the shortcut icon on your customer's desktop, and it will appear during the entire installation process. We really mean it when we say, you brand it, you own it. After you brand the software, the name Product Presto will never be seen by your customers anywhere. I'll give the software a new version number, and then choose a new skin design for the software. But first, I want to preview what it looks like already. I can do that by clicking the Tools tab and then clicking Run Software. You can preview how the software looks anytime you want as you're making changes with the brander. But the Run Software preview feature allows you to do a lot more than that. You'll be able to do easy drag and drop customization, change sidebar icons, labels, and a lot more. We'll be discussing how to use those optional features in the step-by-step tutorial videos. For now, I'll choose the dark side design and then save and preview how that looks. As you can see, I was able to change the entire look and feel of the software with just a couple of clicks. It's also a good time to mention here that you can pre-fill content for your customers directly inside the preview window. You simply complete these fields yourself as your customer would, and the installer will include that pre-filled information when your customer installs the software. You can also resize the preview window by simply dragging the corner, and whatever size you drag it to will be the exact size your customers see when they first start the software. They'll be able to adjust the window size to suit their own preference after that. Product Presto uses smart memory technology, and it's just one of the many advanced features you'll be able to use to quickly and easily customize your software. You don't need to perform any complicated settings, know about variables, parameters, or any of that geeky tech stuff. Now, back in the model window of the brander, I'll quickly change the help URL. And then I'll change the icon for the customer's desktop shortcut. And then the splash screen that displays each time the customer starts the software. Now I'll click Save, and then I'll click Run Software again to preview the splash screen. All good. Now I'll change the internal browser homepage. This is the first thing your customer will see each time the software opens. This is a big advantage for any type of marketing, whether you sell products of your own, promote other people's products as an affiliate, or do CPA marketing. You can even set it up to display your entire website, and your customers can navigate your site just like they can with any other browser. To change the browser homepage is really simple. I'll just click the Software Objects tab, and then double-click on the Home Browser object. Click the Browsers tab, and then double-click the URL that is currently set and change it. Then I'll click Save and Close again, and I'm done. Now I'll click the Run Software button to preview the change. And there it is. Now, back in the Model window, you can set up a free trial if you like, or you can skip this option. Setting up a free trial is really easy with the Product Presto brander. You just set the number of times a user can start the software before the free trial ends. I'll set it for 10 for this demo. Enter any serial number you like in the next field. This is a master serial number that applies to all users. Most people who will pay for your software won't be hanging out at file sharing sites, so you shouldn't worry about your license being passed around. But if you want more protection, you can use what is called a wrapper that several companies offer online. Next, I'll copy and paste some HTML code I already have for a form to pop up, giving the software user a clear call to action to upgrade. You can use any HTML code you like here, including iframes, autoresponder codes, and so on. The form I'm using was created in a free web editor called Composer, and we'll be showing you in our step-by-step tutorial videos how to easily create a form like the example you're about to see. When a user clicks to run the trial, they'll be shown how many more usages of the software they have before the trial expires. This is a great way to prompt trial users to buy each time they start the software. Plus, it gives a sense of scarcity and urgency in the process. Now we'll move on to the Installation tab. What you type in this first section shows up in the information about the software. Next, you can create an installation password if you like, or skip it. This is a master password that applies to all users, like the free trial password. When a user downloads your software, you can require them to use a password before the installation will begin. I'll use one for this demo, but remember that both the free trial option and the installation license option are exactly that, options. You can include one, both, or neither. For the build mode, if you'll be offering your software as a downloadable file online, you'll want to skip this at the default option. Same thing with the compression type. With Product Presto, however, you can offer both a downloadable file and create a CD or DVD for shipping. To create the setup for CD or DVD installation, you would choose Uncompressed Directory Layout for the build mode and choose None for the compression type. But for this demo, we'll leave it at the default for an instant downloadable file. Next, choose Desktop to have the installer display your icon as a shortcut on your customer's desktop. You can also choose to have the installer automatically added as a quick launch icon for your users if you like. But I usually keep the quick launch option unchecked because users typically like to decide about that on their own. Next, the License tab allows you to include any license agreement you want during the install process, and your customer must agree to those terms before the installation will continue. But you don't have to include a custom version if you don't want to, because Product Presto already includes a generic license agreement programmed into the installer that is suitable for most installations. So we can safely skip doing anything here. Now we simply want to click and save, and then create our newly branded software. To do that, you click the Create Setup button, choose where you want to save the file, and give the installation file a name. It usually only takes about a minute for the build process to complete, but the total time it takes will depend on how powerful your computer is. When you see the window close, the software installation file is complete. Now I'll open the file and install the software just like my customers would. Notice how both your custom icon and software title displays throughout the installation process. Here, you can see the license agreement that is already programmed to display. And now the installation is complete, and you can see the custom icon on the desktop. Double-click it, and now the custom splash screen displays. And that's it. That's how easy and fast it is to brand any of our software with the product Presto brander. Thanks for watching.